Good morning. I wanted to take a few minutes to update you on my detox. So last Friday, I did a video talking about my 10-day detox. I did the detox juice for 10 days, and I talked all about that experience on that video. Go ahead and check it out on my website, on my YouTube channel. Today, I wanted to give you an update. So that was last Friday. Today is Wednesday. So this is 5 days later, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, 5 days later. That's right. And well, let's say Friday, I said I was going to change things up, and I did. I started, so by day 10, I was really, really, really tired of the kale um, juice that I had been drinking. It was the same juice every day for 10 days. And so by Friday, I was really sick of it and I wanted some more flavors. So I actually had discovered that Jugo Juice carries the detox drink that I was doing, as well as they have a few things similar to it that are purely juiced. And I thought, ah, cool, I'll start using that instead because the price is actually, it worked out to be about $1.50 less for me to use Jugo Juice, and I was getting more flavors. So I decided to do that. And it was great. Their juices are good. I highly recommend it. And there was excellent service from them. My problem came in as the days went on. I really started having a lot of cravings. I started not feeling good. I started feeling weak. I started feeling dizzy. I was losing motivation. I think I spent all of Monday doing nothing. Just watching, basically, I think I watched TV most of the day, movies or whatever, so that was fine. But I really lost all my momentum. I actually have not done any of my weightlifting or I've done a couple walks, but that's about it as far as exercise since Friday, since the last day, my 10 days were up. And I just every day I kind of felt worse and worse. And at first I thought, oh, it's probably Halloween, right? Because, there's all this candy everywhere. You got candy in the house. You got your kids eating it in front of you. You got your husband eating it. It's the weekend, Saturday night. Everybody around you's having a few drinks, that type of thing. But no, I actually didn't have any cravings for alcohol. I had no cravings for candy or chips or anything. I mean, come on. Everybody knows, yeah, yeah, who doesn't want a bag of popcorn or a chocolate bar or something, right? Of course I want that. But it wasn't this big, overwhelming calling that I was having. It really wasn't a problem not having it. And the juice variety that I had opened up to was really satisfying the craving, like the need for more flavors. So that really wasn't what was going on. I also noticed that so around day 10, I had a lot of motivation towards how I was going to come off of this. I had a whole plan. I was going to, this 10 days that I was going to do now, I was going to make more different variety of juices. Maybe later in the week, I'd add some miso soup or a veggie broth or something like that. And then slowly go into doing soups and light meals and reintroduce food at a more gradual pace and see, what I was sensitive to and all of that. So I really had quite a goal plan. And then also I had an idea of what I wanted to eat, like carrying on. Well, by Monday, so that's Saturday, Sunday. So day 13 of not eating food and just juicing, um, that motivation was fastly disappearing. And my motivation was more like, oh my gosh, I want a pizza. And oh, I want this, I want that. I wanted a meal, actually. Pizza wasn't even high on my list, actually. I just wanted a meal. Um, I wanted food, avocado toast. I wanted, a stir fry. I wanted curry. Oh my gosh, curry. I could go for any kind of curry dish. That's huge. So it wasn't even that I was craving bad foods, sweets, or anything else. I just was really craving food and I really wanted food. And my goal of gradually introducing food was really the motivation behind that was really falling off. And it's like, I don't care. I just want food. And like I said, I was getting dizzy spells and I was feeling weak and I really was not feeling good. So by Monday, I thought, okay, I can't go on like this. So I increased the amount of juice. So I doubled. I was instead of what I was having, I doubled it and thought, okay, well, that might make me feel better. Maybe I'm getting more in me and that'll feel better. and it did not. Wednesday, yesterday, about halfway through the day, maybe a little more, I was I was done. That's it. I was done. I was downtown with my daughter, and I'm like, I'm getting sushi. So her and I, we shared a avocado roll, and we ordered a veggie salad roll, and that we split, and then 2 bowls of miso soup, and that was how I broke my fast. I actually did fine with it. It felt so good to eat. And it was funny because after I eat, my daughter looks at me, she goes, "You look so happy right now." And you know what? I felt happy. And she said that the last few days I had been quite grumpy and kind of snappy. And I had this look of just irritation and grumpiness. And that's not normally me. So, yeah, so that was kind of funny. I hadn't realized that I was struggling that bad, but apparently I was very uncomfortable for those around me. And she said it had only been in the last couple of days, like since, Sunday type of thing. And same thing, she had been looking at me going, is it the diet or is it the fact that I didn't have my chocolate feast on Halloween or the food or whatever, right? And no, it was just eating. So that was funny. She said I was happy. And honestly, I felt happier. Oh my gosh, I was so much happier having food in me. And then even today, I slept so well last night. I had one of the best sleeps. I woke up this morning feeling really good. I haven't eaten yet this morning, but I traditionally don't eat that early in the morning. I tend to eat later in the morning. The joys of being self-employed and working at home, you eat when you want and what you want, right? So, yeah, so I'll have some food in a little bit. And I am going to try and watch what I'm going to eat and everything, and see how food affects me and stuff like that. But I just wanted to share with you uh, my experience because not a lot of people, well, I encourage everybody to do some sort of detox and cleaning. Um, I would do a lot of talk about detoxing from technology, and I'm actually going to do a video on that soon. Um, so detoxing from our food, that's a big thing. And also the delayed gratification, that was a big part of what I wanted to achieve, is getting some self-control over my eating habits. I now know that I can make dinner without having to eat it before I serve it, right? I now can enjoy the smells of food and imagine what they taste like and not have to really want them. That was a big one for me because I do love food and I love how the creativity about it and the different things. Like even if I don't want to eat food, I still want to know about it. So I got a little bit more restraint on my eating habits and self-control, and I feel pretty good about myself. So it was a very, very good exercise to do. I do think my body is a lot healthier. It feels a lot better. I did lose a total of, and that was the other thing is I stopped losing weight. So as of last Friday, I was down 12 pounds. And I don't think I may have lost 1 more pound after that, and that was it. And I actually, um, by Monday, I think it was, I was starting to increase. I had actually gained a pound back. So what was happening with my weight, I'm not sure, because it seems to me I was on such a low calorie. You would think that, but I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just a hobby hack nutrition, right? And yeah, so I don't know what was up with that, but even after my feast last night, I got on the scale this morning and I have not gained any back, so that was interesting as well. Um, do I think this is going to last? No, most likely I'll gain back what I lost, but hopefully not. I'm going to try not to, and I'm going to try continuing on a good healing path for my body. I think I've done so much work over the last 10 years especially over the last 10 years on my inner self, who I am, and how I express myself in this world, that it's kind of now, the missing piece is that physically I need to catch up with how on the outside is how I'm feeling on the inside. So that's still a path that I'm going to unfold. But as we all know, it doesn't happen overnight. And so anyhow, I'm going to still head in that direction. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you got something out of it. If you have any questions or want to chat with me about it, I'd be happy to hear from you. Send me a message, comment on my video, or send me an email, or check out my website, whatever. Get in touch with me. I'd love to hear feedback. Anyhow, I already have heard a little bit of feedback of people that have been inspired to try it. Um, and there's a lot of research behind doing detox diets. And I have to say, honestly, I have done a lot. This is the last thing I'm going to say. I've done a lot of different types of detoxes in my life. And this one, the Detox Green Juice, I think is the most powerful and the most easiest to do. Um, so it's the one I recommend the most in most cases. But again, I'm not a nutritionist, so there's my disclaimer. I'm just a person that did it. That's it. So make sure you clear it wherever you have to, because I'm not responsible for your actions, right? You are. Anyhow, but I do think it's one of the best ones. I've done it before. And I'll tell you one other trick that I didn't share in this section or whatever, because I've done this detox drink before. I did it, probably at least 5 years ago now. Um, and it was during barbecue season, beginning of the summer, and everybody was drinking. And oh my gosh, between the barbecue and the pina coladas, it was really difficult for me. And the one that got me through it was watermelon. I allowed myself to eat watermelon through it. So I did a green tea detox drink, and I used watermelon as um, my satisfying my need to actually eat something. So just it doesn't have to be strict, right? It doesn't have to be. This life is all about you. You make the rules of how you're going to live. Um, so do whatever you want, right? Anyhow, I'm going to sign off on this video because I wanted it just to be about the diet, and that's where I'm at. Don't know if I'll have an update again in some point in time, but most likely I will on it as I am pursuing further health things. All right. Have a good day. Bye.